Yo, what is up, friends, foes, and members of the Omni Council? My name is Daimien Kamiya, I am the Omni King. And first things first, you can tell there's a header here. This is here by design. I specifically want to advertise to anyone that even just swings by my channel that there is now an incentive for 500 subs. It is also on the play screen. Right now it's only on this and the PC gaming screen. It's not on console or DS, but I'll put it there if I intend to play either of those games, or games on either of those loadouts. Yeah, so woke up, power was out. Well, not power was out, but power must have gone out at some time during while I was sleeping. Which is crazy because I went to sleep at basically 8 o'clock to wake up at noon. Yay, I'm such a responsible adult. Then as I would turn on my computer and was getting everything loaded up, the power flickered again. I honestly thought I was actually a power supply issue at first, but then there is no internet connection and I realized the power flickered again. So then I had to wait again for everything to initiate and shit, and then finally, the game went, everything. So I meant to log in here last night to check out the Digimon, but I was so fucking tired, he says, as he didn't go to sleep for 8 hours after getting home. But I have not actually checked out the new Digimon, so we're just gonna get them checked out now. But yeah, the power. So there was that. Then I go to make breakfast. I very specifically, I buy 30 eggs. Oh, is this not on my thing anymore? No. Oh, well, I don't. Yeah, it's not on my thing anymore. Forgot about this. You know what? I don't really plan to play Guild Wars 1 for the time being. There you go. Yeah, so I have my cheats up so we can just get the Digimon. Let me just get this all connected and stuff. On other news, I did find a better cheating software for Ys, and I managed to farm out all of the points. We're just gonna move the stats and requirements for Digivolution. So these are all like... I'll play this one in some time here. Yeah, so we have Jessmon who can Digivolve, or mode change or whatever. Holy fucking shit. Yeah, the reason why I don't is because I need to invest into all of them again, and I just don't really have the time for that. In this future mode... Oh, it's X antibody. He does have a future mode, I know that. Was it just those two? Was there anyone else? There's more. 6, 4, 6, 6, and 6, 7. we're gonna mix up the team here. Let's get you in. Let's do... leave DK in. Let's do Millennium on, I think. Then we'll do... let's do Examon, and we'll leave DK in. I'm gonna do it like this, so then it looks like they're his bodyguard. Let me check the... there's a wiki I can check just so I know what Digimon to go after here. Here we go. All right. So one is Magnamon, but I don't know if I meet his... oh, here we go. I might actually do this one since I already actually have Magnamon. Like, he's already set and everything. Like, I don't see why not, right? And then it's there's Omnimon. I was gonna keep Merciful mode, but I guess... yeah, so I guess we'll get Mario in. Let's see, he's a oh no, he's vaccine. Okay, so he's not neutral anymore, so we'll just get rid of Min then. And then the last one is Gallantmon. So I think I have Gallantmon Crimson mode in the team, and because of that, it's not registering. I think I should. Right? Or is Gallantmon just a Digimon that I grabbed? Kind of a shame that I kicked out Dan. Why do I have two Oponimons? This guy should be able to turn into Black Agumon, if I recall correctly. Yes. re-digivolved Horomon. And I can get the Guilmon. Wow, the shield is far more just right there. Alright, that's all of them. Oh, I think maybe I turned him into Medieval Gallantmon there. Alright. Set up. Because I can get rid of... It's convenient that I had 2 Pokemon that were ready for this. So I don't really know what my set is going to be, but I would like to use Mario and Mom as much as possible. Why did I call Omnimon Mom again? Like, I'm assuming it's based off of my mom, but I don't really remember, because my mom was pretty awesome. She loved playing Pokemon with me and other games, and she knew about Ninja Turtles. Like, she knew quite a bit, but she would never predict. I don't remember her showing any interest in Digimon. Fuck off, Chrome. Yeah, while I'm waiting for all this to fucking load, I'll explain what I did with Ys. So, I will admit, straight up cheated. Like, I used cheats to do it. I'm not even gonna lie about that. However, I did everything myself. I just did not manage to do stuff, yeah, I did everything myself. I just used, so the first thing I did was I discovered one of the Coliseum fights had an enemy that, as a reward for finishing the fight, gave you a single rainbow drop. And then I was able, using the cheats to one-shot, set up a macro that literally just spam through the menus and one-shot them for me. I had to literally leave that macro on for about 12 minutes. That's how many rainbow drops I needed. Then I needed rainbow lumps. Those I could not get from the Coliseum, at least not right now. But I did know of an enemy that dropped them, but it wasn't very efficient. And then I ended up checking a trainer, finding a different trainer. This one doesn't actually modify my stats, as I can just use a straight up damage multiplier, which is far more helpful. And then Yeah, it uses it's straight up but there was a drop modifier, and then killing that enemy would give me anywhere between it would give me anywhere between no joke, 1 to 8 rainbow lumps. So, and that took quite some time to do as well. I'm just getting rid of all the yellow numbers because they bother me. Alright. Let's save. Let's turn off the Digivolution sheet because I don't need it. Oh no, I want the scan on still. I was realizing it's like, don't I have every achievement? But then I realized I don't think I have the card achievement. How many achievements am I missing here? I'm missing 5 achievements, one of which is obtain all achievements. So one is train Digimon on the Digifarm 30 times, which I never did because I basically ignored the existence of the Digifarm. Discover all the outer dungeons, which I also know I didn't do. Complete the game on Mega plus difficulty. And then I think the hidden achievement is get all the cards in the trading card game. Oh no, card game is literally just obtain a legendary card and win a card battle. Because if I have time, I wouldn't mind trying to clear up some of these. Oh, is it? No, I think that's the one that's down there already. No, okay, yeah, that's what it is. It's problem solver. It's solve all the outer dungeons. So this one is discover all of them. This one is solve all of them. Mega plus difficulty is going to be a bit annoying though, because that obviously is going to require replaying the game, and I already know I'm going to be replaying Ys 2, so, or Ys 10 again, I should say. But I would be able to just streamline the game. Oh. Observed another regular space. It seems that a new Akashic backdoor has emerged. I'd like for you to investigate it. Again. Should you be willing to accept this task, please access the elevator over there. I should be able to New Game Plus it, though, so I can use my Digimon. Beyond this point lies a world askew. Best of luck in your investigation. Difficulty is equivalent to medium. Please do not hesitate to call if you need assistance. In we go. Should take about 2 hours or so. I can go a bit over because despite my inability to go to sleep at an appropriate time, I at least got Genshin dailies done, so I don't have to look
A new Akashic backdoor. It seems that same Digimon has once again warped the natural laws of the world. You'll have to defeat them, just like you did before.
Into the dust of space-time.
What?
It can't be good!
Omnimon variant has appeared in every single DLC. Paramount has created another Akashic backdoor. It has to be destroyed just like before. Good luck. You awake? Seem to have gotten caught up in our battle. Disastrous results. I hope you are not injured. But allow me to make the appropriate introductions. I am Omnimon, and this is Dorumon. So you got dragged into this world because of Parallelmon 2, huh? Well, greetings, fellow straggler. Digimon suddenly appeared before us and hit us with this strange beam of light. Absorbent bang. Next thing we knew, we were transported to this other world, doubtless as it was the same for you. We all wish to return to our original worlds. I propose that we team up to defeat Parallelmon and make that happen. 4 other Digimon got sent here besides us. We can track all 4 of them and fight as one. We are sure to be more of a match for Parallelmon. Yeah, if we can fight as one. In any case, the more allies we have, the better. We should search for the other 4 Digimon we were separated from. What do you say? Are you willing to lend us a hand? I'm sure you're quite trustworthy.
What is this place?
Place.
Akashic backdoors use space-time disturbances to pry open pathways to different points in time and space. This creates isolated fragments of space-time called Akashic debris, which is what you're looking at right now.
Ah, yes, I see. What an intricate and baffling problem.
Oh, look who... Oh. Yeah. I'm like, look who it is.
Asuna, what I'm about to ask is far from scientific, but please don't laugh. Would you pinch me on the cheek?
So these are from another time and space as
This
well?
is no dream. I just pinched my thigh to make sure of that myself.
I see. In that case, let me ask. Are you the same you that I know?
That's,
Never mind. I realized that was confusing. I'm rather confused myself, actually.
I take it that Digimon, Parallelmon, hit you with their beam of light as well? If so, then you're in the same position as us. We suddenly woke up to find ourselves in this strange white space. Then we opened a door and wound up here.
Those two probably come from a different timeline than you do. That means the fundamental laws of reality we once took for granted are breaking down because of Parallelmon. Not good.
Well, since we all arrived here under similar circumstances, I imagine we all share the same goal.
We have to defeat Parallelmon and get back to our world! And to do that, we need to reunite with the 4 Digimon we got separated from when we came here.
Yes, understood. Teaming up sounds like a good idea. And
This is all
actually,
about X
we were
antibodies.
separated from someone too.
which makes
We'll
sense
need
that
to drag
Dorumon
that
would
fool
be in it,
back with
because
us as
Dorumon
well.
is the primary X antibody
Hey,
holder.
everyone? Could you come over here? You're not gonna believe what's on the other side of this door.
Wow!
A wake up call. So bright, I can't see. Hey, isn't this... Is you right back where we started? Well, that's perfect then. It gives us a chance to start over. Why don't you tell us about these 4 friends of yours? How might we recognize them? I'm not sure friends is the right word. What we and the other 4 have in common is that we harbor a substance in our bodies known as the X antibody. Yet the principles we believe in could not be more different. As a result, we have split into 3 different groups. Given the circumstances, however, it may be possible for us to set our differences aside and fight as one. Exactly. I really hope we can do that. Oh, what the?
You're ready! Dark explosion!
Oh shit! Mom's level 1. I'm gonna have to fix that.
You want some of this? Shining Gold Solar Storm!
A golden one. Oh, we got all delete now! Let's go! We have Supreme Cannon still, but we don't have Transcendent Sword, just all delete.
All delete!
That move alone is why Canonically Omnimon is one of the most broken Digimon. Because he can quite literally just delete.
Ready to launch.
That move allows him to just delete.
You want some of this? Plasma shot!
Alright. I need infinite items on. No item loss. Doing 66, 67 here.
I'm sorry. Everyone! Here we go! Preparations complete!
Plasma shot!
This is against every single part of it.
Activate! Golden Crush!
Let's go! Tablets!
Nothing, because you're data.
You want some of this? Plasma shot!
Do it! Ready to go!
Plasma shot!
Activate! Golden Crush!
The dead horse. There we go.
Thank you.
Behold! All delete! Great.
I'm probably just going to avoid fights.
Do it! Preparations complete.
You want some of this? Plasma shot!
Alright, Digimon, take that.
Behold! All delete! Supreme Cannon!
I think we're gonna change DK out because these guys can handle virus and vaccine, but I'm having issues with any Digimon that's specifically data. And like I know DK is data,
Plasma
but
shot!
I might as well pick someone that has an advantage.
Great. Much appreciated. Everyone! Wow! Ready to go! You're ready! Dark explosion! Legendary Dragon Blade! Here I go! Transcendent Cannon!
Shining Gold Solar Storm!
Too early with that. Oh well.
Ha!
I will do, if there's time, mind you, I will do the final,
I like it.
the outer dungeon with the, Olympus 12.
Great. Wow.
I want to, but I'm gonna level everyone to 99. I'm not even gonna play around with that. Everyone that has a lock next to their name is gonna get bumped to 99.
So, having explored this place a bit before we met you, I've come up with a few theories based on what we learned. We're probably from different timelines, That's the only way to account for the discrepancies in our stories. But to verify that, would you mind telling us a little more about the world you come from?
Where to begin?
Dorumon and I have been searching for a means to counteract something called the X program. The X program can also be called the Digimon Elimination Program.
Digimon elimination? That doesn't exactly sound pleasant.
In our world, the rapid growth in the number of Digimon far outpaced any and all expectations. The vast amount of data consumed the digital world's resources at a rate ultimately believed to be unsustainable. Then, one day, the X program was suddenly put into place, as if to cull the outsized Digimon population.
The X program made so many Digimon disappear. Only the ones who managed to gain antibodies survived. Omnimon and I are 2 of these X antibody Digimon.
Now, though the resource crisis has been averted, the X program continues to ravage the Digimon population. Some see this as a travesty that demands action, while others believe the X program should be allowed to run its course. A meeting between the two sides was set to take place, but then we found ourselves transferred here.
I see. So basically, you've been divided by practical and ideological differences concerning this X program.
Yes, that's the gist of it. The division continues to run deep, and each group now acts entirely on its own.
Division from within, huh? Sounds like an old, familiar story. Wouldn't you say, Asuna?
I wouldn't even call it old. It wasn't that long ago that we left the organization.
No? So much has happened since then, it feels like ancient history. Anyway, the real point is, if even we could rejoin our old organization, there's hope these Digimon can fight together despite their differences.
Slayer Dramon, the ultimate form of Apolloamon. I don't have any reason to fight anything here. What's the map button again?
You can do this! Let's go! Let's go! You can do this!
Oh, Magnamon and Jessmon.
Is that a fight between Digimon?
I have to say, Jessmon's X antibody looks fucking badass. It's probably my favorite.
Doesn't look like much of a fair fight.
Enough! This battle is clearly over!
Oh yeah? And why should we hold back? They attacked us first. Besides, there are too many Digimon in the world. It can't be helped that some aren't fit to survive.
This one doesn't possess the X antibody. They could never hope to defeat us chosen Digimon.
It seems these two will not listen to reason. We will have to stop them by force.
Ready to launch.
Okay, I now will have to change out Lilium because these guys are both virus. Let's go. Since it's a Royal Knight clash here, let's go Royal Knights.
Ten Dragon's glory!
Plasma shot!
Go! All delete! Supreme Cannon!
Metal cannon!
Let's use wind. Right? Yeah. Oh no, that was neutral. He's not immune to light. He's weak to null, though. So I guess I'll just use this then.
Shining gold solar storm!
All delete!
Let that be a lesson to the lot of you. Now calm down. The circumstances in this world are nothing like our own. I hold that the resource crisis due to the burgeoning Digimon population will eventually spread to all worlds. Therefore, the best thing to do is nip the problem in the bud. Parallelomon's existence may be a blessing in disguise. What a disturbing thing to say. They view the X program as a boon and believe it should be embraced as part of natural selection. As they see it, since only the strong will survive, this will bring about the next evolutionary step for the species. Oh, special. Boy, does that rub me the wrong way. Are we gonna get an Alphamon in this, by the way? I'm hoping so. Like Doraemon's gonna digivolve at the end. The idea that selection and evolution go hand in hand may be extreme, but there is some logic behind it. However, whether something is logically coherent and whether it is optimal solution are separate matters altogether. If they believe their way is the true way, they still have a lot to learn. Cooperating with them won't be easy. We were told they break into 3 groups. I'm curious as to what the 3rd group is, because obviously there's against and for. But what's the 3rd group?
Wow. Stop this. We're all Digimon here. What purpose will it serve for us to fight one another?
Exactly. We want to save all the Digimon, even those without the X antibody.
This is like the reverse of what we saw before. These Digimon are trying to call for an end to the fighting.
But that leaves them completely on the defensive.
We should lend them a hand.
Oh, so more pacifistic? Is that how it is?
Ready to launch. Let's go! Draconic Impact!
Plasma shot!
Goodbye.
Here I go! Mach Stinger victory!
Here it comes! All delete!
Metal cannon!
Pendragon's glory!
Plasma shot!
Here it comes! Supreme Cannon!
Better be ready! Metal cannon!
Hopefully this
Pendragon's glory!
You're right. I hope you're not injured. How did you harm them? Was it just because of your prejudice towards them? I'm afraid of this. Or what? These are Digimon who oppose the X program. Hard to imagine there are many in favor of a program that threatens to render our kind extinct. It's not only the X program we oppose, we're against any form of violence between Digimon rooted in prejudice. So, How's your thinking any different here from Omnimon and Doromon here? Seem to believe something needs to be done about the X program too. No, the two of them are merely cowards. Who are you calling a coward? You have the X body, which means you lived through that tragedy. It's your duty as a survivor to end the program. There's nothing to hesitate for. And what would you have me call that besides cowardice? Though I hardly wish for it, the truth is that the X program resolved the resource crisis. Carefully observing the current situation may ultimately lead to the least loss of life. We must think before we act. We do not have time for such deliberate consideration. How many Digimon do you think have died while you sat around? We wish to save all Digimon, which is why we must seize this opportunity. Yes, we shall defeat the Digimon Parallelmon and use that power to accomplish our goals. So I'm gonna make a change to my team here, really quick. Well, there they go. I have to say, they were stubborn as ever. It's hard to understand that. It isn't hard to understand their line of thinking. It's the instinct of every living being to try and fend off a threat. Even though the concrete, effective solution, no matter how low the odds, there's the urge to keep fighting. It isn't logical at all, but feelings never are. It sounds like you're talking about you and me, although the threat we face is different. By the way, what did they mean by using Parallelmon power to accomplish their goal? Mystery to me as it is to you. I suggest you track them down and ask them. You will all need to work together if we hope to return home. So turn on no item loss, and I want to remove requirements. I don't really care for X. I don't really care for his moveset, in all honesty. I'm gonna go with merciful mode again. Interestingly enough, this one's actually classified as a Digivolution. I did not realize. No, fuck off. I don't know what I got rid of there. I think it was fire. We're gonna go with fire.
Look!
Look!
So, the pro-X program faction has run into the anti-X program faction. This can't be good.
Selection is a natural law. The X program is a test bestowed upon us from on high, so that we might progress towards the next stage in our evolutionary development as a species.
The X antibody is no instrument of divine will. It is a program, no more and no less.
You seriously believe yourselves to be chosen beings? Your arrogance knows no bounds.
I can see no value in further conversation.
Huh? They're fighting again?
Everyone, please! This place is not our world! Can we not at least work together until we are able to return home?
You should already know the answer to that. Cooperation is out of the question.
Oh, I have to pick this
We're
side?
going to do what we believe is right. And it seems they've reached
Oh,
a similar
God.
conclusion.
Yes. If we can defeat Parallelmon and make use of its power, we can solve everything.
So, it comes down to a race. Whoever defeats Parallelmon first will have their way.
What exactly are you saying? And in any case, Parallelmon will be no easy foe. Unless we all work together.
Cowards need to keep their mouths shut.
There are 2 doors here. We need not share the same path.
I couldn't agree more. From this point on, it'll be a race.
Oh, why can't we work together? Even at a time like this?
What's so funny?
They're just so hopelessly naive, immature, idealistic. Each group believes in their own sense of justice, that theirs is the one true way. How many conflicts
All
have broken
real
out from a
knights have their own
disagreement on
belief in
what's
justice.
right?
That's
So
the
even
problem,
here,
and why
history
they're
repeats
villains all
itself.
the time.
The world of Digimon is not so different from our own. Truly fascinating.
Well, as far as we're concerned, we need to get them to band together. Otherwise,
Yes. Otherwise, we probably won't be able to beat Parallelmon, meaning we'll be stuck here forever. We have to go after them.
The only question is, which way do we proceed? Through the digital-looking door after the Pro-X program group? Or through the wooden door after the Anti-X program group?
I'm gonna go through the wooden door. I still think Jesmon X looks fucking badass. Not even gonna lie, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna actually, we're gonna add him to the team. I need to change your name. Alright, what are we naming Jessmon X Antimon? Jessmon X, who can I name that? I don't think I've named any. I've been watching a lot of Ray Narvaez Jr., so Ray. There we go. Alright, let's do Earth. We'll do wind. We'll do plants. And we'll do null, I think. He is weak to ice and null. Wow, that seems kind of broken. Nullifies any incoming damage that is less than 10% to your HP. So if you max this, if you were to max out your HP, any damage that does 999 HP or less, you don't take. That would be a brutal thing. Like, that would be a crazy thing to also give to a Digimon you max out on defense as well. Because you'd also severely minimize the amount of damage you could even take. And then if you made it a data, you could also throw on Edamon's Bling, which would reduce the damage from Virus Digimon, reducing a lot of any super effective damage that datas can do that viruses can do against you. Oh, and he's dated too. That actually works out beautifully. And you have Min back in. And it goes back to 3. Is that the only one that changes? 'Cause he's already data. Did any of the other X antibodies change? Okay. I do see another ray, but this is a different ray. This was designed around my friend Ray. Ray Bun. No, that one didn't change. Nope, that one didn't change either. Flashbacks. I wonder if each side just played different stories. So this side, it's so they haven't found Karai either. So this side, I think, probably covers Asuna, and the other side covers the scientist. I forget her name. That's right, sir. I'm afraid we've lost many of our old comrades. So caught up in the explosion after the government building, others died because of anomalous phenomenon. Lots of people are still unaccounted for, but there's one thing we can say for certain. Every one of them was doing all they could to accomplish their mission. Well, they can't sit around doing nothing. And it's Dr. Simmons, yeah. Dr. Simmons and I are returning to Animalus Affair. The public safety office is barely even functional anymore, but someone has to do something. Mr. Karemi, no, Captain Karemi. What are you going to do? I'm going to fight. I'm going to face down our foes. However terrifying the enemy Digimon may be. Would you fight Digimon? I won't deny what I've done. I've taken up arms against Digimon many times now so that we humans might survive. Hate me if you will, you have every right. Sasuna, did you just have to put that so bluntly? Though I suppose that is rather in character of you. Still, I haven't given up. Given up on what? Coexistence. You speak of such a thing? You would have taken up arms against Digimon? How absurd. Truth, you are every bit as self-centered as those other cowards. Are they not self-centered either? They're self-centered, masking it with with what they believe is selflessness. they also don't they're not caring about the other opinions of Digimon. Parallelmon? It's like, there are hostile Digimon we haven't been able to get much of a handle on so far. Dr. Simmons has a theory that they can travel freely through space-time. See, then we'll need to take action as soon as possible. Man, just the thought of traveling through space-time gets my head spinning. Makes me wonder what's even real anymore. Do you remember what you said to me back when I was still new to public safety? I signed up because I wanted to do what was right. But once I got within the bounds of the organization, I started questioning what the right thing to do really was. I wasn't even sure if it was humanity that we should be protecting anymore. I was lost. I was worried. I couldn't see my way through, but you noticed that and decided to encourage me. You told me that I was exactly the right kind of person to work in public safety. That none are more trustworthy than those who question what is right. That nothing is more terrifying than an arbitrary sense of justice. That some things matter more than using righteousness as a weapon, such as always questioning what is just. And that as such, to have doubts about these things is its own kind of skill. If it weren't for those very words, I wouldn't be standing here today continuing to question what is right. Some things matter more than using righteousness as weapons. What is that? Sorry, it's nothing. Never mind. We're gonna get an Alphamon in this. I already know it.
Can't be. Ready to launch.
Okay.
Time to shine! Driver cannon!
Holy shit, Ray took a lot of damage there.
Transcendent cannon!
Everything's resistant. Great. Well, might as well see the skills. I was supposed to say, why did you pull out a double-sided blade just to launch attacks?
Fearsome blade! I'm sorry. Everyone!
I just want to make sure that my Digimon, like, Ray is such a generic name. I just want to make sure that, oh, will you stop? I full legal birth named him.
The research data on Parallelmon has been stolen?
Yes, and it was Kuga who took it. That data could be the key to a fundamental theory of travel through space-time. I don't know his motives, but this is a disaster. That data could have been our ticket out of this hellish scenario. That memory is from just before we came here. The two of us went after Kuga, and just when we finally found him, Parallelmon showed up. Kuga was probably sent here as well.
Research data on Parallelmon. Travel through space-time.
That will prove useful information indeed.
I don't think we will likely find anything else. We should return to the previous room with the 2 doors. This place, it's Akihabara. So we're in our world? Looks like more Ashik debris has appeared before you. Different space may be fragmented this time. Now this is a lovely part. And that one just gorgeous. Oh, bad part. No thank you. Shop window. Yeah. Make that device a reality. Digimon, these electron life forms will prove to be a threat to humanity. I'm not a threat. Digimon attack humans in your world? The sad truth is, a certain number of Digimon simply cause trouble. If we were only the chosen, this would not happen. If it were only the chosen, this would not happen. Overpopulation is the root of all of this. Though it pains me to say it, the process of selection must continue. Their conversation didn't sound very funny to me. Oh, no, not funny at all. They were completely logical. Everything they said fits together perfectly. Maybe too perfectly. They seemed drunk on their own logic. Perhaps that's why they consider themselves chosen. If you ask me, I'd say that conversation of theirs was overly logical. There was no joy in it. And that's a problem. Of course. Without some spark of hope, something to make the heart leap, their claim of evolutionary step forward is a sham. We need to tell them that, which is just another reason we should keep going after them. This is a new map. We were never on a map like this before. It's possible natural laws of the world beginning to collapse. Is this the one?
Wow.
This is like a scene from the primitive times. Chaos itself is Parallelmon's territory. I imagine they seek to expand it even further. Seizing a powerful being from another dimension would surely become a distortion in and of itself. The mere act of bringing together two beings who were never destined to meet can cause a breakdown in reason, which is music to Parallelmon's ears, I would imagine. It's possible that in some other future where order has collapsed, scenes such as this litter the landscape. Existence itself becomes a mere speck of space-time and its bare framework is exposed.
Great.
Something about this place seems familiar, would you not agree, Omnimon? There's a certain aspect of this world that resembles our own. The tension in the air is reminiscent of following the conflict that broke out regarding the X program. Curious, could you describe it for me in concrete terms, how exactly the X program works? It lodges itself within a Digimon, then ultimately deletes it from existence. The only way to escape its effect is to possess the X antibody, which is... you there. Hand over your X antibodies. Since possessing the X antibody is a matter of life and death, there are many who try to take it by force. These Digimon are likely sent here by Parallelmon as well. Beware, they are on the attack.
Ready to go!
So we have a neutral, a vaccine, and another neutral? No, virus. No, wait. Yeah, no, data, neutral, and neutral.
Supreme Force!
I'll have you put your focus on him. Oh, fuck off.
Lightning Blade! Huh.
Thank you.
Here I go. Supreme Force!
Whatever.
Why?
You have my gratitude.
Here I go. Supreme Force!
I hope the next Digimon goes full in on the legendary warriors. Diana has all 10 of them in the game, the ancient forms, the more modern forms, maybe even the fusion forms, maybe even include new fusion forms of the 4 Digimon that were Digidestined. So if you didn't know this, in Digimon, so there's Digimon in Frontiers. Obviously, there's a human form and a beast form. The only fusion forms shown were Aldemon and Beowulfmon, because they're the special characters. They're the main, the group leaders, the Agumon and Gabumon of the team, if you will. But on the wiki, all of the elements that were Digidestined, so fire, light, ice, wind,
Here it
thunder,
comes.
and darkness
Oh,
all
delete.
actually have fusion. However, the four that were not, water, earth,
You have my
metal, and water, earth, metal, and what's the last one? Wood. Water, earth, metal, and wood do not have fusions. So it'd be really cool if they added new fusions in.
Supreme Force! Seriously?
Oh, of course he fucking resists that. That's the one skill I wanted to use. Oh well. I'll get freedom to use it on the lobby parallel mons weak.
Behold! Grateful cannon! Here it comes! All delete!
I don't know, I probably actually visually like Omnimon X more than the other Omnimons. I just don't like his moveset. I don't like all delete. Sorry. It was wrong of us to attack you. I don't try to steal them anymore, so please just let us keep our antibodies. Means their X antibodies are extrinsic rather than intrinsic. So there are different types of X antibodies. Yes, aside from the few special cases, most Digimon acquire the X antibody extrinsically, which is where selection comes in. It may be sad, but we must accept that this trial bestowed upon us will lead to the evolution of Digimon as a species. The X antibody completely nullifies the X program. It does not last forever. After it has been used up, the X program will continue to act as a force of natural selection. Survivors must battle amongst themselves for the X antibody in order to stay alive. See, so those Digimon just now were risking their lives in an attempt to acquire the antibody. Brutal. It's like a scene straight out of hell. No, this is the trial bestowed upon us that we must overcome. The weak shall die, but if that is the divine law we must live by, I wish to at least make it so that they do not suffer. Yes, that is the compassionate thing to do. You can't be serious. Their thinking was never so extreme before they acquired the X antibody. Could the antibody itself be affecting their personalities? There are plenty of examples of bodily changes having an impact on personality, though they're all in human cases. I'm sensing the presence of others. Most likely they are more Digimon who are after the X antibody lurking nearby. Justice must be served. So what we do will not change. If you try to stop us, we may end up in quite the rivalry. The problem is they don't understand that if they deal with the problem at hand, they don't have to keep fighting.
What is this place? This is not our world.
You want me to leave public safety with you?
Yes, I have some concerns about the organization, which I suspect you share.
I've already written my resignation. Ever since Captain Karemi quit, I feel like things have gotten out of hand. When he was still around, It felt like we had purpose. But I'm surprised to hear that you're leaving too, Dr. Simmons. I thought... Don't you see Digimon as enemies?
I did, until very recently. I believed preparing for the coming threat of the Digimon was the right thing to do. But depending on the situation, the right thing to do can change. Clinging to a single vision of justice is foolish.
Which is exactly what the Public Safety Office is doing right now.
That's right. I see you're every bit as sharp as I suspected. That test subject Captain Kuremi's friend brought in, Agiomon, I think it was. That Digimon clearly had his own will, his own emotions. More importantly, he trusted the humans he was with. Seeing that caused me to reevaluate my understanding, or rather, you could say that those two taught me something. They showed me that Digimon and humans can understand one another. What's so funny?
The wonders never cease. What you said just now didn't sound like data or facts. It sounded like a dream of yours.
What is science for but to make people's hopes and dreams come true? I'm sure that's what Dr. Yuki would say. I don't want to create instruments of war.
Instruments of war? Did Digimon start a conflict in your world?
Who's that voice? I recognize it so fucking... I have to check this. Digimon X and T-R. I don't think they've added in all of them, sadly. I hate that behind the voice says War Greymon is voiced by Alejandro Sab, but it shows an image of Black War Greymon. Same with Metal Greymon. I'm pretty sure both of those are not voiced by him, which is funny. Only Metal Greymon and War Greymon are, not Black War Greymon and Black Metal Greymon. I just know the voice and I can't place it, and it bothers me. But I'm never gonna be able to find it because it's in the DLC of the game. Oh, I know who it is. Never mind. It's the VA from Reincarnated as a Slime. It's the second VA for the King of Dworgen. Gauzel. That's who it is. I don't need to look up the name now. I just wanted to know where I recognize the voice from.
They played a crucial role in the outbreak of one. That much is objective fact. But please, don't misunderstand. I don't blame Digimon at all. I believe we can find a way to coexist.
There's no perfect future where all can be happy and live in harmony.
And that's Aegeomon right there. They pulled her back in for another VA role.
Such lies will save no one. It's just as I've been saying. Selection is a necessity.
I'm pretty sure anyways.
There are too many unnecessary Digimon in this world. Your future is the result of that.
We need the X program, and with Parallelmon's ability, we can carry out the process of selection more efficiently.
More efficiently? What do you mean by that?
We can isolate all lesser beings in another dimension. That will resolve everything.
But that is absurd! How can you even consider such a monstrous solution?
Apologies, but we aren't interested in a debate. If you wish to try and stop us by force, we won't hold back.
Doesn't seem like there's any common ground to be found at all.
Maybe we won't be able to cooperate after all.
That's what happens when folks get too fixated on one idea of what's right. They talk of evolution, but the true meaning of that term involves adapting to fit an environment. For those who insist they don't need to change, there can be no evolution.
He's calling their stubbornness a lack of evolution. Kuga, come here, give us the data. We'll never give it up. You mean to say that this is where the research data on Parallelmon is stored? You must give that to us now. Data on Parallelmon. Just what you've been looking for. Hand that over nice and easy. To make use of Parallelmon's ability to traverse space-time, we can isolate all lesser Digimon. Silence, you will do no such thing. There are no lesser Digimon. Our lives are all equal. No. Then how do you propose to resolve the current situation we are in? By traveling through space-time, we can uncover the origins of the X program. That may allow us a way to find a way forward. What kind of time? What will it matter if we find a solution after the world has already been destroyed? Enough! We're all making the same fundamental mistake. Parallelmon data is not ours to begin with. People risk their lives to obtain it, yet now you propose to take it by force? Words fail me. Kuga, wait! Calm yourself. The settings are incorrect. I'm sorry, Dr. Spence. What's we're seeing? Memory of Kuga's. Admit it. Simmons is the real deal. I just don't get it. Why would she have so much talent? A woman who became a scientist because of some anime. My love for science is so much greater than hers. I'd give my life if it meant contributing to science progress. Oh, Breakdramon. Loader Leomon. Puppetmon.
Ready to go!
God damn you.
Please.
Well,
Oh, you got local one.
Transcendent Cannon!
One of the few times I've actually seen that work out. Why does everyone love it?
Here it comes! Count Flugus!
Wow, both enemies died from extra commands. Another memory. Yep.
What you've created in my absence is nothing but a weapon of mass murder. I'm sure even you have come to regret that. After all, you can hardly ignore all the destruction outside. Come work as my assistant again. That's all I have to say to you.
Wait. Are you really going to let me off so easily? I'm the reason everything's turned out like this. It's all my fault.
Don't flatter yourself, Kuga. If your work alone was what made the world turn out like this, well, then that would be great news. That would mean with my work alone, I could... But right now, I need every helping hand I can get. You've got hands, don't you? I'm sure you'll be able to help. Come on. The weight of the sins you bear isn't so great. So, loosen up and let's get to work.
Oh, I see a random marine armor.
Great.
Is that a Pixie-mon over there too? What an oddity. Stand out so
Great.
much against all the megas in the room. Where Agiomon hatched. Glad they reused the room for some...
Ready to go!
Oh, of course.
Ping bomb!
100 level Digimon. Of course they're just gonna get one shot into oblivion. Check out the
Ultimate
movie.
Saberkin!
Not bad. I feel like I kind of prefer the first move more.
I like it.
Kuga, don't be an idiot!
What good will it do for you to steal that data?
You're asking me that? No, I'm the one with questions for you, Simmons. How is it you refuse to act when the answer is staring you in the face? Parallelmon has the ability to travel freely through space-time, just as you predicted. If we can harness that power, we may be able to alter this apocalyptic situation we're living in.
We've already tried and failed to harness the power of Digimon. Have you forgotten?
That failure was just a stepping stone for this to succeed. Everything's been guiding us towards this one answer.
You truly are a hopeless fool.
Oh, why? Why are you always like this? Why is it that you have so much talent, yet refuse to use it for what's right?
Wasn't it the unquestioned assumption that eliminating all Digimon was right that caused DSAT to go off the deep end?
No, DSAT failed because I lack the talent and ability to build that weapon properly. Yes, science can solve any problem, provided we have the skill to implement it. That's what has brought us this far. Heaven's mistake was in blessing you with such genius when you do not love science. If only you would get serious. If I had your gifts, I'd use them properly. And as a man utterly devoted to science, I'm the one who deserves them.
I'm the only one who can make proper use of that talent. The advancement of science comes before all. Only by staying true to this principle will we solve humanity's problems. Right? We have our own principles that we must hold to prepare for our worst. Principles you speak of are arbitrary at best. Don't you see how wrong this all is? It is not we who determine right or wrong, it is divine will. Then truly, they truly need to take that data by force. The man is in danger, we must help.
Preparations complete.
Supreme Force!
Nope. My hand was off the controller.
Launching cross art.
It resists dark.
Behold! Graceful cannon!
Better be ready! Metal cannon!
Wait, oh no, he's not weak to, he's weak to ice. Oh, go to fucking hell.
Shining gold solar storm!
Oh, you motherfucker.
Here it comes! All delete!
Metal cannon!
Now!
You can... You know what? No. We're just gonna put all the focus on Jessmon and try and get rid of him.
Behold! Graceful cannon!
Here goes plasma shot!
Hello! Welcome! I think I'm nearing the end of the DLC, but I thank you for coming by, saying hello. I think probably I have like maybe 3 fights left. This one, the other X antibodies, and then Parallelmon. Jessmon is down. Finally, let me get my...
Please.
Wonderful.
Alright, are you weak to dark? You are indeed weak to dark.
Plasma shot!
Good, use that one and not the other one that heals you.
Supreme cannon! You have my gratitude.
die soon, so I don't really want to waste my X move. I'd like to use that for
Sword!
Moon Sword.
Here goes Shining Gold Solar Storm!
No! Stop fucking healing! Okay, I have to use my skill.
Yeah!
Ha!
Go!
Wonderful.
Didn't want to have to waste that, but not particularly giving me options here.
Supreme Sword!
Just keep attacking the Digimon.
Here goes Plasma Shot!
Take it. Ugh. Damn. How convenient. It makes two for your opponents we must face. Why'd you choose? Why would the chosen ones ever bend the knee? Seems to be the greatest proof of all. Proof that which you believe in exists only within your heads. Simply cling into this divine will as an excuse, all while leaving your fellow Digimon to die. But never give up. It is their duty to save everyone, even those who've been abandoned by that divine will. Our belief is in our own sense of justice, not in anything or anyone else. Now I must ask you to hand over that data. Rest assured that we will use it for what is absolutely right. There's no such thing as absolutely right in this world. What is right depends on the situation and circumstances. Here's history. That is the sort of thinking that allowed you to take up arms against Digimon. Words will not convince you that it seems we must resort to force.
Here I go. Supreme Sword!
Leap to Earth before.
Take that! Yes!
Yeah? Hooray! A victory!
Appreciate it. Here it comes! All delete!
Yes!
Like a physical attack. I think that's my entire team. Oh, and he's taunted too, you motherfucker. Minhart's my only magic attacker.
Are you okay?
Understood.
I'm just gonna have to stall it out.
Preparations complete.
Got it.
Launching cross arc.
I don't want any more debuffs.
Sure.
Yeah! Victory sword!
Yes! Here it comes! Supreme Cannon! Yes!
Ah!
You have my gratitude.
He has 3 turns and he's spending fucking 2 of them taunting and taunting and blocking attacks, motherfucker!
Sure.
Yeah! The way of victory!
Appreciate it. Yes! Here it comes! All delete!
I might legitimately, if he keeps doing, oh you motherfucker, I'm gonna have to. I'm going to have to switch Omnimon to,
Understood. Got it.
don't have a choice.
Now it's my turn. Stop despair.
Yes! Yeah! Yeah! The way of victory!
The only one affected doesn't attack.
Take that!
Magic reflex. Okay.
I'm counting on you. Now.
All right.
Got it.
Hooray! A victory!
Annoying fight. I hate you so much.
Yeah!
Take that! Yes!
Supreme Cannon!
That might actually kill. No. Close. You're dead this turn anyway. Piece of fucking shit.
Now.
Die,
Now
you
it's my
dark
turn.
despair. You motherfucker! You motherfucking piece of fucking shit! I hate everything about you!
Are you okay?
Got it.
Sure.
Here goes. Hooray! A victory!
Take that!
I cannot believe this entire fight got stalled out an entire extra turn because Dark Despair. Die! You motherfucker.
Here it comes! Count Flugus!
Please.
Activate! Golden Crush!
Here goes! Victory Sword!
Oh, you lowered the int on my physical factor. What am I ever going to do?
Despair!
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck right the fuck off. It's this twice. I want to see what the accuracy on that fucking move is. And now he's spamming this move, which gets him health back, and that's pissing me off as well.
Yes! Yeah! Hooray! A victory!
Yeah! This fight wasn't even hard, it was just annoyingly tedious, and theoretically could have been near impossible. The fact is, if I didn't have Minhard, Mastamon in the team, I would have been fucked! Because I would have had no magic user! It doesn't even tell me what the accuracy of this move is.
Here it comes! Ultimate Saber King!
Finally. Oh my god.
Kuga!
Would you stop this already?
Parallelmon!
Fools, did you really fail to notice me watching you all this time?
Oh no. They're too absorbed in their own battle.
And from there, Kuga will get caught in the blast!
Ah!
He didn't really stop it if it went past him.
No! Doraemon!
Is that guy okay?
Don't worry, Kuga's just unconscious.
Why did you save him?
For all the trouble he caused you. It was Digimon who destroyed your world, right?
That wasn't just the Digimon.
Our world isn't so simple that it makes any sense to act on a single answer. That's the tricky thing about it. Why do you think we accompanied you through all this? Because your words and actions proved that you're the same as us.
Thank you. I'm happy to hear you say that. I'm so glad when I met you.
We're not gonna get Alphamon?
Damn it! Is this what you all wanted? Sear this image into your minds! This is what happens when friends turn on each other! Acting like your sense of justice is everything. Have you no shame? There's something far more important.
I swore. On the day I went back to the public safety office, I swore that I would try to help others. Not just for my own sake, but for all my fallen comrades. I just wanted to do what was right. Why is it so hard to do the right thing?
This is not what we wanted.
I know this isn't something an apology can fix.
We were wrong. We're so sorry. And
Thank you for saving us.
Oh, we are getting it.
I could hear all your voices. Your scattered hearts have come together as one.
Digimon again.
That bond has given me new life. Let us march. Now that we stand together, we have nothing to fear. Let us go defeat Parallelmon and return to our original worlds.
Parallelmon can't go or coordinate. Cannot go, all go or coordinate will. Well, I have Jessamon with me, and in all honesty, Jessamon's going to be useless in this fight. But I'm not going to ditch him. The reason why, what I am going to do, is I'm going to ditch all virus. Because just in case he can trigger reverse, Data is going to have to be what I switch to. I think it'd actually be really funny to bring Dorogormon. Yeah, Parallelmon is... So basically our option is vaccine, and virus. Or no, data, vaccine, and virus. I'm gonna bring you. Your taunt strats were very useful. And regardless of whether we, and even if he reverses, he'll always be virus, meaning he'll always be neutral. So I think he's a good pick.
Why do you try to stop me? Resistance is futile.
I will not have time, by the way, to...
I can see the future.
But what I might do
None
is...
may triumph over fate.
After I finish one of the current games I'm playing, I might
make
play
me laugh.
this just to
I
clean
can't
up
think
some
of
of the
anything
remaining
more
achievements that
easily
aren't New Game
refutable.
Plus related.
And you can say none may triumph over fate,
Basically,
but
just do all the other
you've already
dungeons.
come out victorious against it. That's why we are here. Our very existence proves you wrong. The future can be changed.
Get ready!
Preparations complete.
Wait, he's immune to light? What? Oh, do we actually have to take out the ads?
Launching cross arc.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna use this.
Holy
It'll make
desire!
the holy.
Fearsome blade.
Dust absorbent. Bang.
All delete. Take that.
Let's go! He's gonna taunt. That's fucking beautiful.
Much appreciated.
I love it.
Holy desire!
That's one. What? Oh, do we just have to keep doing this? That's gonna be mine.
Fearsome blade.
Trance.
All delete. Here we go. See Daimien.
Perfect. Kick him while he's down. Let's go. Oh, he's vulnerable to status ailments now. Oh, and damage in general. So the more ads I take out, the more damage he'll take. Interesting.
Holy desire!
Well, I have a different plan. One he's not going to like.
The key! No! Behold! Fearsome blade!
I also wonder if, like, the next Digimon game will have Mekumon line as well as I'm honestly shocked. They put Omnimon Merciful mode in here, but not Undaimon. See, personally to me, I feel like this is a problem with Parallelmon being the villain in every single one of them.
Here it comes!
They couldn't make the villain.
Cannon!
There's tons of villain Digimon they could have added in.
Yes!
Exactly what I was expecting. Which is why I planned for it, you asshole.
I'm counting on you! Please. Please.
Absorbent bang. Turn to dust. Absorbent bang.
Yeah, because it worked so well the first time.
Metal meteor! Take that!
Thank you.
I don't care, I don't really play for status. I might see if one of since I'm now on Vita instead of vaccine, I might see if one of my guys might have a better opportunity to take out the Digimon.
Let's go! Toru did! Get ready! Metal meteor! Get ready!
But now
Metal meteor! Seed saber!
Says he fixes himself.
Holy desire!
Please. Please.
If he's using an attack all, I'd like to have it boosted. And we'll get this up.
The key!
Please.
Behold! Fearsome blade!
You guys, no, take out the ads.
Shield of the just!
Okay, I don't mind the chip damage, but like the ads.
Holy desire!
You're ready? The key!
You can do so much if we take out those ads. Why is he already taking triple action?
Absorbent bang.
Behold! Fearsome blade!
Dust absorbent bang. Absorbent bang.
Keep trying, we'll see how it works.
Here it comes!
Oh, thank God.
Delete.
That's at least a hit all. Yeah, it's a plus.
Yes.
I don't mind that. You are causing me a lot of problems.
Please.
I'm counting on you.
Oh, can this be the dump? Oh, I should use an attack boost. Doesn't matter, I got it. Oh, you poor guy. It didn't really help me on the defensive, though, sadly.
I'm counting on you. No!
See, I didn't remember if Parallelmon used reverse strats or not, but I just know it's like, this is my third time fighting him as a boss fight, and I'm like, there's no shot it's just going to be another virus encounter again. In all honesty, what they could have done is literally had him, like, had different versions of Parallelmon that are each different. Like, You could have had a virus one. You could have had a data one. You could have had a vaccine one. Hell, you could have also straight up just had him be free or unknown. I think actually unknown probably would have fit the lore behind Parallelmon significantly better. That did help with my damage.
Metal meteor! All delete! Here we go! Big Daimien!
I owe you one. I wasn't the guy that really needed it that much, but sure. I'm gonna get an attack boost on
Please.
Dorumon. So this way, I'm not gonna use the Doru Rin move anymore. That's why it's good, is because it's dragon. No, I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna go straight in on the weaker one, which is this guy. Please pick someone that isn't DK.
Here we go! Big Daimien!
Soul digitalization!
And we took some time to pull this move out. Did basically nothing. Wait. Oh, he's taunted. Well, I actually don't have anything that's super effective against those, so. And I don't have hit all moves either. Is that that's the weaker one that's taunted too? That's an interesting selection choice. Oh, let's see. Well, this is my so.
Ultimate Saberkin!
When they're all neutral, you go with the next one. I'm gonna throw an item. I'm gonna use this to deal everyone up.
Please.
I don't want to use the thing because A, I'm still under the buffs, and I believe he's going to switch soon. Just kind of following the track record. Oh wow, the damage took a dump.
Absorbent bang.
This is actually really clever though, because as a virus, it's a vaccine, and as a reverse virus, it's dangerous. And then spawning into datas makes it really hard to play around the weaknesses of the two data Digimon.
Absorbent.
Fucking another taunting.
Here it comes!
There's one more attack this turn, and I think that's probably going to be the
Take that!
One of the fucking dragons taunts again, so I gotta take him out. No bug, we're fixing it.
Allow me to thank you.
I'm counting on you!
Now it's my turn! Holy desire!
Just to make the other two do more.
I'm counting on you!
At the very least, can hit everyone like this.
Key! Yeah!
Oh, we won! Perfect.
I exist across countless worlds. I am
This is why I want one final DLC that's far more, campaign-based to actually, like, eliminate Parallelmon entirely, and you end up meeting these other Digimon
This
that help you
Akashic
along
backdoor is
in
becoming
each
unstable
backdoor.
now that its master has been defeated. If you don't hurry and get out of there, you might end up disappearing into some far-flung...
We can probably return to our own worlds now. So, this is goodbye. I can't tell you how much we owe you.
I feel the same way. I hope one day we can meet again.
I apologize for all the trouble we caused you.
I believe we were able to remember something very important thanks to all of you.
Yes. Something that matters more than justice or righteousness.
You have my gratitude. Farewell.
But this is...
I want you to have it. I've got another copy anyway, in my brain. I doubt you'll misuse it after all that. Besides, the theory's incomplete. You won't be able to use it right away. Parallelmon was capable of controlling time through their own body. It seems they were able to compress their own data. Evidently, they were forcing themselves to de-digivolve to stay small enough to avoid the stress of space-time travel. That may not be much help now, but maybe one day it will help us reunite. And that's something I'll be looking forward to. The day we all meet again.
Thank you. I truly cannot thank you enough. But before I go, allow me to ask one last thing. That man we saw in your memories, the one who said that some things matter more than using righteousness as a weapon, what was his name again?
Kuremi. Kodai Kuremi.
Kodai Kuremi. Somehow, I feel it was his words that saved us. I will not forget them. If one day, we do see each other again, I hope I might meet this Kuremi so I can express my gratitude in person. Until then, farewell.
Well, they're gone.
Looks like it's our turn now.
We owe you our thanks, too. Next time you see the versions of us in your world, tell them we say hi. No, wait. If you did that, would it cause a time paradox? No, wait. Even if it does, I'm sure the me in your world can handle it.
Huh? What happened to the data?
I recommend you get some more sleep while you can, because there's going to be hell to pay when we get back. I'm going to have to make sure you suffer enough that you never get any crazy ideas like that ever again.
A word of advice from me. Don't ever do anything to upset. I wish we'd gotten more of a chance to talk. Your very existence is fascinating. I'm sure that Agent Alpha... Whoops. Listen to me. I almost let slip something highly unscientific. Anyway, so long, agent of an unknown country.
That Akashic backdoor has been cut off from the rest of space-time. It should no longer function as a pathway, meaning the threat it posed to the laws of reality has passed. But Parallelmon can try. That means it's possible that a Parallelmon born in another timeline could. Until then, you'd better rest up, because you're sure to. For now, though.
We'll see. I don't know. They only said there was going to be 3 DLCs here. But I really wouldn't mind seeing... I really wouldn't mind seeing a, like a conclusion to this, like a way to eliminate Parallelmon completely, but who knows if that's even possible, right? Alright, I gotta get ready for work, so we end it here. Thank God I did Genshin earlier, because we went over on the time limit here. But yeah, with that said, definitely still good. I don't know, like I said, I would have liked to see, like, if this is the last one, there's other Digimon I would have preferred to see other than just X variants. I know Meikumon was a huge fan favorite, and the fact that they added in Mercifulmon but not Meikumon is kind of frustrating to me. I also wish there's more warriors, but I understand that they're doing it, like, some of that stuff, like, they added in Ranamon in this game, which I'm 90% sure was fan service reasons, because Ranamon is, like, up there with Renamon and Anjuamon in terms of, lovely Digimon, I will say. So, yeah, it's definitely, but yeah, I would definitely like to see, in a future game, a focus on the warriors. But with that said, I'm going to call it here. My name's Daimien Kamiya. I'm the Omni King, and be a friend for or a member of the Omni Council. See you later. Bye, everyone.